fish to catch.
Tiffany Eggers is one of the foster parents rescuing children from homes ravaged by addiction.
When I got him at 4 months, he reeked of some sort of substance. It literally took a week to get this horrible smell out of his hair, out of his saliva, out of his feces, out of his urine.
Eli is healthy and happy now, but for the Eggers family, it took time and patience.
He's very colic. He just kind of screamed, and now I look back on, I think he was just traumatized.
Child welfare experts say substance abuse certainly is not new, and they're seeing the biggest wave of children affected by addiction since crack cocaine surged 30 years ago.
He was born on methadone. They sent him home, and then he went in a severe withdrawal.
Shawnee Wilson grew up with addicts. She was 13 when child welfare counselors removed her from her home. Now, at 26, she's trying to beat heroin herself. Wilson lost custody of 2 children and surrendered a 3rd child at birth. Her 4th child, Kingston, is 1. It took doctors a month to wean him off heroin. The child's in foster care. Wilson fighting to get him back.
It's hard. It was harder at first, as I was still struggling more with addiction, but now it's making me stronger for when he comes home.
New foster cases involving parents using drugs are at their highest levels in 30 years. 92,000 children entered the system last year. Dr. Tara Benjamin is a maternal fetal medicine specialist.
When I walked into the labor and delivery unit, there's always a whiteboard, but they had a list of patients with the title "Do Not Prescribe," and it meant if these women call, they're probably seeking, so don't prescribe for them. I had never heard of that in life. To me, that was an indicator of how bad this epidemic was here.
Judge Marilyn Moore sees the personal devastation. She's a juvenile court judge in Indiana, and she faces heart-wrenching decisions almost daily.
We had a 2-year-old that was found in a home. The neighbor heard him screaming. And thank God the door was unlocked, and the neighbor went over and found the 2-year-old in the home. The dad was dead of a heroin overdose with a needle in his arm, and no one knew how long the 2-year-old had been in the home.
Story after story outlining the impact of the state of addiction. And experts say it's difficult to find foster homes to care for these children of addicted parents. Here in Omaha, Nebraska Families Collaborative is recruiting parents to foster and to adopt these children. You can call Steph Clark. The number is 402-445-7707, Nebraska Families Collaborative, to learn more.